So I'm just gonna get right into the video. As you can see by the title of the video, badge progression, rep system, and a couple other things. So if you look at the screen, this is our progression page right here, our progression tab. Now, everything's gonna be different this year. If you don't know, like you see the 4 categories: of finishing, shooting, playmaking, and you have the defense and rebounding. Now, you don't necessarily have to do a certain thing to get that category filled up. Like, you don't have to work for badges no more. Like for finishing, all you gotta do is finishing stuff, and you get progression. For shooting, do shooting stuff, you get progression. Playmaking stuff, you get progression. Once you fill those bars up, then that's whenever you get your new attribute caps you get your new attribute caps you get your new badge attribute. You get more badge attributes to upgrade your badges in that category. And the rep system, as far as how the rep system I think was explained, it's supposed to be like a fluctuating rep system, meaning that once you hit 95 overall, then it becomes serious. Like, you could be a 96, you can go to the park or something like that and lose games, and then you can drop back down to 95. That's what I was reading into a couple tweets that Mike Wayne was trying to explain, and I actually watched the video that Poor Boy Sin put up. So if y'all want to actually know more about that, make sure to go to Poor Boy Sin's page. He has a video up on it. But that's this is typically the format that you're going to be looking at, So I think it's a lot better this year. They said it'd be a lot easier to hit 99. They said Mike Wayne said 40 hours to hit 95, and probably if you're a player who's going to know the game, it's going to be about 2 days, maybe 3 days till you hit 99 overall. Now, staying at 99 overall, that's another thing, because like I said, you got to win games. But here's another one about shooting. We will no longer be locking out jump shot animations based on the height/weight for the final game. So don't let that impact your build making decisions. And that goes back to them trying to not let big shooters get certain shots. And stuff like that. So with that being said, like I said, I'm gonna touch back on this. I just wanted to get that information out there for everybody, but I'm gonna touch back on this later on in the video. But I think that's a big W and a big L, and I will explain to you here in a minute why it's a big W and why it's a big L. And this right here, I know right here, you don't have to buy skill boost. Like, I don't know if there's skill boost. I don't know if there's skill boost in the game. We don't know if there's a Gatorade facility. We don't know how that works. But what you can do weekly workouts to get skill boost. You know what I'm saying? So that's how kind of it was being explained on Twitter by LD2K. He was saying that, hey, you can go do the weekly training exercises for your jump shot, and you can get boost to your jump shot. Now, I don't know how that's gonna play out. I don't know how much boost you're gonna get, but I think that's a good new look. Now, since I've got that out of the way, I'm gonna break a lot of this stuff down and give my opinion and give some facts about all of it. Okay, now that we got all that out of the way, the rep system. Now, I don't think the rep system is a bad idea. A lot of people may think it's a bad idea. A lot of people may be like, well, people's not going to be trying to play games because they're going to be worried about their win-loss percentage and stuff like that. But I think overall, the game's going to be so fun that people are going to care about that, or people are really not going to care about that, Because you got to play. There's always a certain percentage of guys who have the 90-win percentages, and there's always a certain percentage of guys that are just gonna play the game, whether they're good or not. Like for example, I just got into the park. You see me. This is actually 2K19 gameplay. This is not 2K20 gameplay. Just got in the park. By me getting in the park, just ran up on the randoms court. There's gonna be people that play like that. Like just go play with anybody and stuff like that. So I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it's a good idea because that's gonna allow people, if everybody get 99 in a week, that's gonna allow people to play the game a lot more. But I will say this, Beluba did say once you hit 95, I don't think you can go below 95. Like, as far as like, say you hit 95 and then you rep up to like 97 and you lose games, then you get rep back down to like 95 or 96. They said the lowest, even as a 95, if you lose games, you won't go lower than 95. So that's good. But I don't see anything wrong with it. It's something new. It's something different. We haven't experienced it yet. Once we get into the actual full-blown gameplay, the full version of the game, and we experience it, then we can determine if it's a good, if it's actually good if it's actually good. You know what I'm saying? For them to have that in the game going into next year, or if it's a bad idea. So, but as far as the badge progression thing goes, well, you get badge attributes. I wouldn't be surprised if each category got a certain amount. Like I don't think it's gonna be even all across the board. That's just how my experience with 2K. What I mean by even across the board, like just because you may get 20 or 15 upgrades in the shooting category whenever you max your player out to 99, it may not necessarily mean you're gonna get the same amount in the slashing or in the finishing category. But we don't know. I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? But you know 2K, everything's always not the same. So that's how that goes. But I think that's good too, because you don't have to stress over. You don't have to stress over trying to continue to set a screen, throw an alley oop, and get a contact dunk or whatever to get pick and roll maestro, pick and roller, lob city finisher, and posterizer. You don't have to do that. You know, all you have to do is finishing stuff, defensive stuff, rebounding stuff, dribbling stuff, and it just goes to that category. I think it's gonna be a lot easier on people. It seems like so far this game's gonna be this game's gonna be fun to play with, you know, because it's already been confirmed that it's already been confirmed that it seems like there's no road to 99. It seems like there's not gonna be I say two because there's been people who has hit 99 in 2 months. A 2 to 12 month grind, or 2 to 9 month grind to hit the top, to hit a top overall. You know, so that's gonna be a lot interesting to people. We're gonna see a lot of different builds. You know what I mean? And as far as shooting goes, I think it was something within the system that wouldn't allow them to do that, because originally they was gonna, you know, anybody over a certain height, they was only gonna be able to unlock certain animation jump shots and stuff like that. But I think the system wouldn't allow them to do that, or they would have done that. So it wasn't them like going back on their word, like, hey, well, you know, if you make a stretch big or whatever, stretch shooter or whatever you want to call it. I don't know all the names completely. I don't know all the names for all the big shooters, but if you make that, then you can't get that. It wasn't them going back on the word. The system did not allow them to do that, which kind of sucks, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know nobody that's 7 foot or even 6'10" with a Derrick Rose release, or, you know, stuff like that. So, or Derrick Rose jump shot, as far as the jumping animations. And another thing I want to talk about, the pie chart. I know Ronnie said something about possibly adding allowing people to make their own custom pie charts for the game. Well, I don't think it's a bad idea. I don't think anybody's gonna be able to make a 7 foot dribbling playmaker or something like that, because it's still gonna be restrictions. Yeah, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, it's not like you could be a pure playmaker and be 7 foot and have handles like, and your handles be 95. It's just not gonna work that way. They're gonna have restrictions, like they have restrictions on everything, but you'll be able to customize a lot of things. Like if you're a center, you're not gonna be able to make a playmaking shooter with 95 shooting and 95 dribbling. It's just not finna happen. So I know that was a major concern for a lot of people with the custom pie charts, but that's not a concern with me. I would actually like a custom pie chart, because I feel like with a custom pie charts, you could get, I'm not gonna say triple archetype, but you can make your build you can make. I'm gonna break it down to you like this. Okay, you can have shooting. You have 33% on 3 categories, which that would make your build a triple threat, if that makes sense to you. You know what I'm saying? So if you wanted shooting, rebounding, defending, and playmaking, making your custom pie chart, you can have 33 shooting, 33 playmaking, and 33 rebounding and defending. you know, and then you have that extra 1% or 0.1, whatever it is, for dunking and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So that would be good because you can actually make your build. You actually make your build exactly how you want to make your build, because coming into this game, I wanted to make my build like I wanted to be like a sharpshooting, playmaking, and like defending was gonna be like my third option, and slashing was gonna be my next. So that's the build that I actually wanted, you know, just to max out the most effective attributes on them builds. But like always, man, leave your comment in the comment section below. Comment, share the video up, smash the sub button, turn notifications on. You ain't got notifications turned on, and I will drop more content for you soon.